Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. You're here with Randall Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, when we meet Mr. House behind this curtain. He is a stairwell. I mean, another computer or robot. Maybe? I don't know.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well.
Certainly.
I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
A city devoted to vice and sin. What's not to love? For the wasteland, to be honest. What the hell are you? Get down to business. I have never seen anything like this place before.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
So why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier. Why are you bringing me in?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Alright, well, let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Ooh, if I only had more barter. Raise your prices or you're chip out of luck. Got a couple questions before I decide this.
What did you wish to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Got it. So it's more than it seems. Well, the more I know about this chip, the easier I'll be able to find it. You know, if Benny were to make a replica, it certainly wouldn't do what you needed it to do, but I might not be able to recognize it for what it is.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Got it. Got it. All right. If the chip's so valuable, why use me to transport it? Why don't you send your robots to arrest him?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
Fair enough. So, if the chip's so valuable, why just use me to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak.
Right.
Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Fair enough, fair enough. You could probably spare enough caps and men to create an armored transport that'd be able to keep the Khans at bay. But if the Brotherhood heard that you were transporting technology of this caliber, they would spare no expense in toppling whatever measly defense that you could supply. House has got the robots, but the robots aren't allowed to leave. If they start moving around, then the NCR gets upset. He's in a very delicate political position, so let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Who exactly are you?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
Wait a minute. That puts you at almost 200 years old. You seem like a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone.
The lifespan you're claiming is impossible, except for ghouls and super mutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
You flatter me. So how have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
Fair enough. So how did you establish the city?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Okay, so the only question is what your long-term game is, and it looks like you're not going to answer that until I get the chip.
What?
What's up with Benny?
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Perhaps he is simply too ambitious. Why do you think he betrayed you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
And no limit to their ambitions. Why didn't you intervene sooner when he ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determine the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
I see. Makes sense. He might be a robot, but he's not tough and he doesn't seem to be fighting type. So I'll get the chip and I'll be right back.
Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession.
I don't believe so. Connection lost. Oh, huh. It's a lot of cameras. He's got eyes and ears everywhere. Not the physical kind either. Hello, Victor.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite.
Oh,
You
great.
can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together.
Dear God.
Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Thanks, Victor. Let's head to the presidential suite and see what's up.
High roller suite.
Well, we got a nice little office. Some beds for the help, so to speak. A very fine bathroom. Toilet you can drink out of. A radio. You can use this terminal to purchase things. Although it's hard to buy things back, who cares? I'll just buy all this stuff. And now as we look around, footlockers and wardrobes and all sorts of fantastic things have been added to the room. Give me the soda. Oh, no. Oh, and even a teddy bear for people to cuddle up and watch the tube with. 5 more snow globes for the collection. I wonder where they are. Anything in the fridge? Sweet. The doors don't open. You know, on the surface, this might seem
Where to, partner?
nice, but the more I hang around here, the more uncomfortable I get. So I'm just gonna go. if you don't mind.
Casino floor.
And reconsolidate some inventories while I'm at it. Gentlemen.
Hey,
Oh,
you
Jesus
there.
Christ.
I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Thanks. The fuck?
I've got you.
No, don't use the close electric zap. I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you've learned enough in your travels to know that the New California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission, and the Mojave in general, and New Vegas in particular. It is in addition a wealthy nation that will reward persons who dedicate themselves to its national interest, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices of the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the Vegas Strip. God bless the New California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, the New California Republic. No thanks. I don't know. I view the NCR as a necessary evil. The way that they land grab is neither sustainable nor safe.
Where to, partner?
Please take me to the presidential suite, if you will. That terminal by the elevator is the companion terminal. It can allow you to dismiss companions remotely. So, you know, just in case they should end up, you know, twisting in a bizarre purgatory somewhere, you will have the power.
Fine by me.
To get them back. Oops.
Fine
I
by me.
appear to have accidentally taken your clothing. So, here, take this Armored Vault 13 jumpsuit. It's got history. Don't. Take the Merc Grunt's outfit. It suits you better. And I'm going to drop off all my surplus shit here. I do not need the bumper sword. Yeah, things in here don't move, so you don't need to worry about anything you have here disappearing or something. They're all totally safe. Dear God, how much shit did I have? Baby Moses, poor Eddie's back must be broken. I'm so sorry, Eddie. Wait, no, give me that gun back. Thank you. Oh boy. We have a problem. 7 cartons of cigarettes. That'll do it. You know, just in case I need to be stealthy. Might be useful if I have to assassinate Benny in the middle of the tops, actually, now that I think about it. Oh no. Fixing things is a temporary buff. I'll just eat some rat meat. It's fine. Just give me the rat meat. I'll just eat a whole fucking rat. I don't give a shit. Oh, yeah, right. Boom.
What is it?
Hey, pal. What is it you aren't telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
She was pregnant, dude. I need to understand you better.
You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now.
Got it. If I go up against any legionaries, we'll deal with this. I think we should part ways now, though.
If that's what you think.
Yeah. Meet me at the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Ugh. Ah! Teleporting
My
boon.
roller suite.
Thank you, Victor. If you could take me down to the casino level, that'd be great. Thanks.
Casino floor.
I ain't leaving Eddie behind. Eddie and I are brothers for life. Now then, I am gonna take a little jaunt to Freeside's North Gate. Yes. That should give me quick access to the Mormon Fort, where I can recruit Arcade, who will probably be more interested in sort of technological goings on that we're gonna be dealing with. Because if we're dealing with the platinum chip, That's a high-grade piece of technology. Might give him some more information about, I don't know, how to do followers of the apocalypse sort of things. Oh, hey.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thank you very much. 10 caps, a small tip, but a tip nevertheless. It warms my heart very much like Fallout 3's Megaton Settler coming up and giving you whatever they got, whatever they can spare. Arcade?
What's up?
Let's boogie. Arcade will also join you if you have an intelligence of 3 or lower. You could say, me so smart, me don't need help. And he's like, you know what, maybe I should come with you.
There's something about that robot that doesn't seem all right to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't take it with us. I'm just saying that if it were to fall into Lake Mead and be irreparably damaged, and if you threw an EMP grenade in after it, well, there are worse things happening in the world, right?
What's your problem with Eddie?
It just seems a little twitchy. Some of these robots, you look at them the wrong way, don't screw in a vacuum tube right. The next thing you know, you're a pile of ash on the floor and someone's stepping out of a vertibird to sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Vertibird? How do you know about vertibirds? Maybe the NCR uses them. Maybe Arcade's a little bit more worldly than we suspect. Sounds a little paranoid, Arcade.
Does it? Does it?
Wait, is that? Oh, for a second I thought that was the major. But yes, now we have a new perk. Better healing. While Arcade is the companion, the player regains more health from all sources. Put my butt back in my butt, please, sir. Thank you. Alright. There are no quick travel locations inside New Vegas proper, just to prevent sort of extra dimensional shenanigans. So you always have to teleport. Or you can only quick travel to the north gate if you want to get in quickly. But yeah, I have no problem making overtures of peace and decency to the NCR, but I really don't like the idea of working for them. Quite frankly, I'd rather work for myself, but until then, I'll play Mr. House's little game.
The Strip's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people. I'll never understand the allure of giving away your money to the rich.
Huh, funny. Oh, gracious. This little fellow is Mr. Holdout.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Fucking really? Let's see what you got.
Take a look at these beauties.
We got brass knuckles, knives, silenced 22 pistols for the shooting type, straight razors, switchblades, and some 22 rounds. Hollow points for the discerning customer.
Back again?
If you have 50 sneak, you can slip bigger weapons past the guards, and that will expand Mr. Holdout's inventory for you. He'll give you access to more difficult to hide weapons, but still hideable weapons.
I tell you, last night some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What?
God damn it.
Goes to a doctor and says, "Doctor,
Welcome to the tops. I could just walk up to Benny and try to handle the problem, but I'm betting a little bit of skullduggery will help.
Hey, fella.
Jesus
welcome
Christ.
to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Fair enough, fair enough. Keep my holdout weapons. Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Nothing.
Have a good time, baby.
Next time on Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, we handle the Benny situation. Good night, everyone.